anyway, guys, it's bike night, and I'm rolling out to see what's popping. As you can see from the skies above, we have again here in Texas, Houston, had some rain. But you know what? It ain't gonna rain on my night, bro. No matter what. If it gets a little wet, so be it. You know, I'm not a fair weather biker. You know, don't misunderstand what I'm saying. You know, I'm not going to necessarily ride out in the rain on purpose. You know, that would be stupid if you could avoid it. But, you know, if you get caught in the rain, a little shower, whatever it may be, if you don't feel like waiting it out, man, just roll. You know, be safe, watch your speed, you know, plan your route so there's no surprises. Keep your distance from these cagers. I see I'm at half a tank of gas, so this thing drinks gas like a truck. So I think I need to stop, gas it up. Better be safe than sorry. I've seen on Facebook quite a few guys say they're coming out tonight, but you know, that's hard to anticipate or predict that that's actually going to be accurate. But, you know, a lot of guys are Facebook bikers. They come out when the weather's perfect. They ride just far enough to show up at the spot. You go, wow, look at how clean my bike looks. I rode all the way across Texas. What that really means in biker talk is 3 blocks away from the nearest apartment complex. Yeah, you know, that's just the way it is. I'm feeling a little drizzle, but according to the forecast, the majority of any rain should pass through this area by about 7 o'clock-ish. And right now it's 7:02. So unless I'm riding directly into it, I should be able to outride it. Yeah, I'm gonna outrun the rain. What you think about that? Come on, people. Get off them cell phones. Let's boogie. Yeah, okay. But anyway, I really didn't have a planned subject to blog about today. I just thought I'd get out and ride and, you know, a lot of times just talk to you guys while I'm heading to wherever I'm heading. See what the night brings. You know, as I said before, you know, this city has an overwhelming opportunity to meet like-minded, you know, guys and girls, you know, who ride, who love motorcycles. They're all motorcycle enthusiasts. Many of them are bike owners, and they look for any and all opportunities to come out and ride, you know, which is a good thing. So, you know, we have to take advantage of that. And like I said before, if you're from the city, you know, and you're following my videos, it's a good chance that you will find a number of places where bikers frequent. And I mean, not just on bike nights, you know, they're out, you know, pretty much almost every night, you know, just somewhere. You know, it might be a Starbucks, it might be a burger shop, it might be, you know, something that's maybe a little far, but in your neighborhood or a nearby neighborhood. And a lot of them post things on their Facebook pages and Facebook groups, like Houston Bike Night is a good resource. There's a lot of riders, independents, who post there. There are a few clubs or members of clubs. I see them posting as well. So, you may want to take that into consideration. So if you are looking for someone to ride with and you feel that, that camaraderie is something that you seek, then that is also another good resource. And then also, if you have friends who are bikers on your page, you'd be amazed sometimes how easy it is to get these guys to come out. They just don't, because there's nothing official going on and they don't know anyone. So most of the time they'll just hang in somewhere and say, well, I'll wait until the next bike night at Twin Peaks or Hooters or whatever the local place is that people go to for their official and non-official bike nights. One big thing came up over the last couple of weeks that started off in forums, and that's guys talking about bike nights at bars. Well, I don't drink, so wherever the bike night is, if I decide to go, has no bearing on me as far as alcohol consumption or something along that line. But many guys feel that they can ride out, have a couple of drinks, and it's all good, as long as they give themselves enough time to let the alcohol digest through their system. They're safe to ride. I can't really say, to anyone's metabolic rate, who can and who cannot have one or two drinks or whatever the case it may be, whether it's beer or sometimes even hard liquor. Many times, especially here in Texas, it's going to be beer and some type of hard liquor, something that they're chasing it with. But I've always had a problem with bars that cater to bikers for a specific night to draw them out, and then run beer, shot specials, jello shots, whatever the case it may be. But almost rarely do they have any food specials. So, yeah, you can get a bucket of beer for, let's say, $7. But a burger and fries is $12, $15. I would think, taking into consideration that these are bikers on two wheels, you would see the opposite, maybe. I don't know. But they're more concerned with the liquor sales than they are with, your safety. And anyone who rides and goes to these environments that thinks otherwise is misinformed. I mean, I've even gone to biker bars that are owned by bikers who ride almost daily, and also at the same time promote drinking amongst the biker community. So you have to ask yourself, if we can't even rely on our fellow bikers to try and ensure our safety, then who can you rely on? Now, don't get me wrong. You are all grown men, grown women. You make your own choices. So if you get out on your bike, whether it's a sport bike, cruiser, bobber, whatever it is, doesn't matter. It's two wheels. I don't care if it's a scooter. And you overindulge. I'm sorry, it's your fault. And every year about this time, during the summer months, starting mid-spring, there's a ton of bikers starting out. First bike, they got decent credit, or mommy, daddy, somebody co-signs for them, and they get a bike. And most of them have never even considered taking any type of motorcycle preparation courses. You know, they test rode one of their buddies' bikes and rode it up and down the street, and they encouraged them, hey man, it's time, let's get a bike, come ride with us, we're gonna do that thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's do this. What do? They go buy a fast bike. They buy a leader bike. They buy the fastest 600, you know, on the planet, based on motorcycle magazine reviews and YouTube videos. And then they come out and ride. Then they meet a bunch of guys that are more experienced, we'll just say. They've been riding, I would say on the average, you know, 2 or 3 years, whatever the case it may be. They're familiar with the roads they're riding on. They're familiar with their bikes. They've already gone through that break-in point. They've already dropped it a couple of times. And now they are, we'll say, seasoned-ish riders. So those are the guys that they usually meet, you know, at the Starbucks or the burger shop or whatever the case it may be, because those are the ones they feel the closest connection to, you know, whether it's the same age range or something like that. And they say, oh, well, you know, these guys are the same age as I am, they're riding a similar bike, you know, they're going to tell them, hey, you know, when we go out on this route, we're going to ride slow so you can keep up. Adrenaline kicks in, you drop a gear, and I'm out of here. And here comes the guy who's new, you know, ego. He wants to keep up with his peers. He wants to look like one of them, you know, not be the last man back to the spot or to wherever they're going. So he launches. And he's overriding. And he's our next fatality. He flies into the back of a truck. He crashes in a curve because he doesn't know how to counter steer. He doesn't know how to engine brake. Now, is it the other biker's fault because they didn't say, hey, by the way, since we may be riding a little aggressively, how long have you been riding? You know, do you know how to take a curve? Do you know how to and when to use your brakes? Is that their responsibility? Honestly, I think not. It is the responsibility of the person who puts that helmet on and starts that bike and rolls out to learn and educate themselves by whatever means necessary. And today, it is so much easier to learn things. I'm not saying that you're going to learn how to ride a motorcycle on YouTube, but I've seen a number of videos when guys have actually attempted to teach you how to ride, how to wheelie, how to use your brakes, you know, how to change your oil, you know, how to do, you know, almost anything that's bike related. So you can get the basic concepts by watching other people. That's just, you know, a starting point. The rest, I would say, if you're interested in speed, especially sport bike riders, man, do a track day. You know, every state has a number of tracks, you know, where you can go and get some experience on the track and, you know, ride with some of your friends, meet some new friends, you know, that are motorcycle enthusiasts who are interested in racing. Because I tell you guys, the streets are not for road racing. And I'm not saying that because, you know, your skill level may not be, you know, up to par. It's just too many elements are against you. The road conditions, traffic, you know, the police, all these things you have to think about every time you ride out. So you have to ask yourself, you know, if I'm on a track and I'm going to roll, you know, 100 miles an hour through a curve, I'd want to be in an environment where I don't have to worry about anything but my skill level. Not the other bikers, not a cop popping out, you know, from behind a tree, you know, somebody driving and texting and cutting in front of me. You shouldn't have to worry about any of that. So if you take the time to put in a couple of track days, I'm not saying you gotta, you know, spend a lifetime doing this, but you will acquire more experience. You know, so that's my rant for the day about new bikers. But I'm gonna end this video here, guys. And you know, if you like the content, if you like my conversation, please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. Talk about, you know, let me know how you feel about the comments. You know, let me know what you feel about the content, rather, and that will help me build a better channel. And I look forward to, you know, responding to you guys going forward. Don't forget, once I reach my 100 subscriber, I will be giving away a $25 gift certificate to Amazon. So maybe you can buy some or invest that into some biker swag. You know how we do it. Until then, guys, this is your boy Rome. Ride hard, ride safe. Peace. I'm out.